Hi, Cynthia. I just want to say thank you so much for meeting with me today. Can you tell me a little bit more about yourself, about your previous job experience?
Yes. In my previous role with Six Rental Car, I came in as a person, a benefits person, lead benefits person to be exact, and I helped them really get caught up on leaves. They were behind on the company's FMLA and in those cases. And when I started, there were approximately 20 to 30 cases that needed to be completed. There were cases from New York, New Jersey, Colorado, California that where they started the leaves, but their medical certs were sitting out there without approvals or declinations. So I went in the job tackling that as a first priority, getting the leaves straightened out. There were leaves coming in at least 20 to 30 a week that we would have to sit and talk with legal sometime about if we were going to approve them. There are 88 ADA cases out there that had not been reconciled or approved. So there was a lot of cleanup that needed to be done with regards to their FMLA cases and ADA cases. State disability cases also they had from a lot of states. So they were running concurrent with some of the FMLA cases. So I had to sit and kind of go through those and navigate a process to where we could get caught up with those. And at that time, they were with Mutual of Omaha. So I would set up vendor meetings to meet with them on a weekly basis so that we can go over those cases and get them approved or declined and get documentation to the employees, because there were a lot of times when employees did not hear back and they needed to know if their case was approved or not. So there was a lot of times where employees had even applied for FMLA but had not even completed the 120 hours to be, to be what I'm trying to say, approved for it. So it took a lot of reconciliation, but I got it done, especially working with the vendors. And it was something that I would say taught me a lot, learning. And I was able to even coach in the field with the managers on how, the FMLA and LOA ADA processes are supposed to be managed. I helped write PowerPoint presentations and did those in the field with the managers so that they would know how to manage those and when to let us know of these things. So I'm very good with putting together PowerPoint presentations. I also did those for open enrollment. A lot of the meetings were held in office. A lot of the meetings were virtual. I will put together a PowerPoint presentation just explaining about the benefits, any changes that came about, or any new plans that we implemented. I was also in on implementing new plans because while I was there, they went from Cigna to United Health and from United of Omaha to another short-term disability vendor. So there were a lot of vendor meetings that I would set up and just to stay in contact with the vendors on new plan implementation, making sure that we were on track, making sure that we had the specs for the HRIS files and any of that nature. So I ran quite a bit of vendor meetings and have very good vendor relationships with those vendors. So I also was responsible for a lot of the plans, as well as doing the invoicing of those plans to make sure that they were paid on time as well. Um, I would say that in my 18 plus years of doing benefits that I do love benefits. I'm a benefits enthusiast. And I think in my next role, I would love to find a company where there is growth potential, where I can apply my knowledge because I have a vast knowledge of benefits. And I'm just looking for somewhere that I can, you know, showcase my talents and take it to the next level.